Ah yes, Spring Anime 2021 is finally here. And there's a lot of new upcoming animes that have potential to be up there. So in today's vid, we're going to be giving you top 3 animes that you need to watch that came out in Spring 2021. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe if you like our content and share this video with your friends if you also like more anime content. But on that note, let's get started.
For the number 3 spots is going to be 86. The Republic of San Magnolia. For a long time, this country has been besieged by this neighbor, the Galdian Empire, which created a series of unmanned drones called the Legion. After years of painstaking research, the Republic finally developed anonymous drones of their own, turning the one-sided struggle into a war without casualties, or at least that's what the government claims. In truth, there is no such thing as a bloodless war. Beyond the forfeited walls protecting the 85 Republic territories lies the non-existent 86 sector. The young men and women of this forsaken land are branded the 86 and stripped of their humanity pilot and the unnamed weapons into battle. Shin directs the actions of the detachment of young 86ers while on the battlefield. Ina is a handler who commands the detachment from the remote rear with the help of special communication. The farewell story of the severe and sad struggles of these two begin. If that sounded complicated, let me elaborate. It's a show that it's based on World War II. It's two nations that used to coexist going to war. This anime primarily uses mechs or tanks or whatever you want to call it. It shows a lot of potential because it's a mixture of Code Geass, a show that I really rate, and AOT, which I think most people have a similar opinion on. It's peak fiction. I don't want to go into detail, but it currently has 4 episodes, and it could easily flop, but as of now, it's pretty good.
The number 2 spot is going to To Your Eternity. In To Your Eternity, the anime follows a mysterious immortal being named Fushi, known only as the Orb. The Orb is something that can transform into anything, a rock, an animal, and it's sent to Earth with no emotions or nor identity. Fushi is able to take on the shape of those around that leave a strong impression on him. This means that whatever he gets a feeling out of, he can turn into that. The magic orb can turn into anything around him and can turn into animals, which we see in the first episode. This orb leaves strong impacts on humans when he turns into animals they know. We see Fushi knowing that he likes to turn into animals that have strong emotions on the characters because these animals have been gone or lost, and Fushi helps these owners kind of basically turning into these animals.
The number 1 spot has to go to Tokyo Revengers. We just made a video on Tokyo Revengers. It's our last video, so make sure to go check that out after this video if you watched the show already. We're not going to make any spoilers on this video, but Tokyo Revengers starts with this kid named Takemichi, whose life goal is to save his middle school girlfriend who died when he was an adult. By shaking someone's hand, he goes 12 years into the past, and he has to stop 2 people from meeting. But right now, the show is very raw. But right now, this show has the most potential out of all of them.
This show shows the connection of Takemichi and his middle school girlfriend Hinata, and shows the bond they had, and it shows the dedication Takemichi's going through with all these gang rival stuff and going through all this stuff to stop the Tokyo Manji gang.
Well, that will wrap up this video. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Make sure to check our last video on Tokyo Revengers. TX3, we out.